Welcome to another video from the Must Know Facts series here on Evano. Imagine remembering something with absolute confidence, only to find out later it never actually happened. It sounds bizarre, right? But it happens more often than you'd think. Our brains, as powerful as they are, sometimes deceive us, planting memories that feel real, but are entirely false. So, how does this happen? How can we trust our own minds if they sometimes lie to us? Let's unravel the science behind false memories. First, let's get one thing straight. Memory isn't a perfect recording device. It's more like a puzzle your brain tries to piece together over time, and sometimes it fills in the missing pieces with guesses. This process is called memory reconstruction. When you recall something, you're not watching a mental replay, you're rebuilding the event from bits of information stored in different areas of your brain. If a detail is missing or unclear, your brain may fill in the blank, using logic, emotions, or even suggestions from other people. That's where false memories can sneak in. What feels like a genuine memory might just be your brain's best guess. Second, our memories are surprisingly easy to manipulate, especially with a psychological phenomenon called the misinformation effect. This happens when new, misleading information is introduced after an event. For example, if someone shows you a photo of a red car crash and then later asks, "Do you remember the blue car speeding away?" Your brain might adjust the memory to include a blue car, even if there never was one. This effect has been studied extensively, even in courtroom settings, showing how eyewitness testimony can be unintentionally distorted. Third, emotions play a powerful role in memory creation and distortion. Strong emotions, whether fear, joy, or shock, tend to strengthen memories, but they also make memories more vulnerable to change. Let's say you had a scary experience as a child, like getting lost in a store. Over the years, your brain might amplify the fear and fill in missing pieces. Maybe you now remember strangers glaring at you, or loud alarms that were never there. These emotional additions feel real, but they're built on feelings rather than facts. And here's something even stranger. The brain can sometimes create entirely false memories from scratch, especially with repeated suggestion or imagination. This is known as imagination inflation. In studies, participants who were asked to imagine a childhood event, like spilling punch at a wedding, sometimes came to believe it had actually happened. The more vividly they imagined it, the more real it felt. The boundary between imagination and memory gets blurry, and the brain stores the imagined scene as if it were a lived experience. So what does all this mean? It doesn't mean we should distrust all our memories, but it does mean we should be cautious, especially when memories involve long-past events, emotionally charged situations, or outside influence. Our brains are amazing, but they're not infallible. They rewrite, reshape, and sometimes even invent the stories we carry with us. In the end, memory is less about perfect accuracy and more about meaning. Our minds prioritize stories that make sense to us, even if those stories aren't entirely true. Thanks for watching this episode of Must Know Facts here on Evano. Stay curious and never stop questioning the world and your own mind.